Can you run the air conditioner with the 800 amp hours? Yes, we can. So we can run off grid. Depending on how the solar's doing, sometimes we'll plug in, sometimes we won't. We'll have a backup generator when we need it.
Did you build it yourself or you bought it like this? We put in all the blood, sweat, and tears. This is literally the hardest and most rewarding thing that I think either of us have ever done outside of marriage and parenting.
It took us 18 months of long nights and long weekends of building the bus because at the time we were both working full-time jobs.
Yep.
Oh, what's the gas mileage you get? No, better than that. We actually average about 55, 60 miles an hour on the highway. Our bus is very heavy and we tow a truck. So we get about 6 miles to the gallon. Now, yes, that's expensive, but it's still cheaper than rent and we try not to move super often. A lot of people worry that our bus is too heavy.
Yeah.
Our gross vehicle weight rating is 33,000 pounds, and we're right around 30,000 pounds, and so we're still about 3,000 pounds underneath the weight rating.
We do get asked often, why does that bus look so tall? Why does it look so long? So it is a 40-foot long school bus, but I just think that the layout that we created it to make it look much longer because there's some open space, and we did an 18-inch roof raise, so that also helps.
Yeah, so inside when you stand up in the middle, it's about 8 foot from floor to ceiling in the center of the bus, which is like a normal house. Is it easy to drive? It's not as hard as you would think to drive. This was the first bus I ever drove in my life. I just jumped right in, took it for a test drive. About 5 miles, we came back and we bought it.
Did we have experience prior to the build? I think that Landon had built me a bookshelf and like a nightstand table in the history of our marriage before I was like, hey, we should buy a bus.
One of the reasons we did the bus is because we wanted to learn to build stuff and how to do electrical and how to do plumbing. And so really YouTube University is where it's at. And the schooling community is super helpful.
Yes. Also had lots of friends and family that kind of helped out in all different areas of the build of the bus. So that was very amazing. We were super grateful. Was it cheaper than a brand new RV?
Absolutely. Yeah. Way cheaper and way sturdier. One question we get is, will you keep the bus forever?
Maybe.
Maybe. That's our answer.
Maybe not.
There's an idea that we might sell it one day. There's an idea that we might Airbnb it.
Yeah. Will you do another bus build? I don't know if we're in that season of our lives. We still want to grow our family, and this bus is not built to fit the number of children that we want. We are hoping to have 4 kids, and we have 2. I think we'll need a different layout and a different build, and that's going to require...
Probably will do a new build one day. It would be built more for not necessarily full-time living trips, more like people use an RV for. We're very firm on the idea that buses are way stronger and more structurally sound than an RV, and we could build it to our liking.
How much money have you put into the bus mechanically?
About $8,000 over the past 3 years, and that is, we had to put in a new turbo, we had to do a new fuel injector, some wiring issues, a couple of breakdowns, so probably $8,000 to $10,000. Yes, that's a lot, but I think if you're going to do this lifestyle, you need to be prepared for some issues like that. We have been, actually there's been quite a few comments about, do we sell blueprints? So, who designed our bus? Well, she did. I helped build it mostly, and I kind of helped design it. But do we live in the bus year round? Yes, we do. Let us know if you have more questions. We'll answer those later.
Peace.